Good afternoon. Welcome to Wednesday Live, is it? Just keeps on going so quickly. Just started the week. Now it's already the third day. So welcome to Neetu's Academy Reading Live. I am Vinod James. Welcome once again to each one of you. A very good morning, a very good afternoon, and a very good evening to all my lovely students. So as always, we try to come in front of you and to make sure that you're all better off attending our live sessions. I hope all of you are getting the benefit out of it. So the first question, because as let the students join, the first question to each one of you, would you be kind enough to let us know what is your feel after attending the sessions with us? So Monica Vegas, good afternoon. Anil Kumar, good afternoon. Uttam Kumar, good afternoon. After a long time, Monica. After a long time, yes. Selvin Sebastian, good evening. Radhika, Sharat, good afternoon. You name. So as always, if there is anybody who's attending the live, cannot attend live because of duty schedule, do not worry. I do understand completely, but I'm sure that you will be watching the live later and doing the material as well. So no doubts about your commitment, so which is highly appreciated. Shiny Sojan, good afternoon. So what are the things that you have to really look into? So you always have to remember what is the purpose that you're here attending. Okay, so you're trying to get the most out of what you could, isn't it? So that's a part and parcel of learning. Then, so tell me, what or how are you feeling? Right, I like what Anil have just asked. Shiny Sojan, good afternoon. Sally Raju, good afternoon. Shiny VS, good afternoon. Anil had a very general question. Why many of the aspirants says reading part B and C is very difficult? See, generally, reading part B and part C is not difficult. The problem is they don't understand what is the perspective behind it. See, reading part B and C, whether you like it or not, the most important thing is how. I'm sorry, I just got distracted on the aspect. You have to always remember it is not B and C which is considered to be difficult. But let me tell you, because Anil has asked I like students who ask their curiosities and doubts. So you always have to remember B and C, it's considered to be more easy. Why? There is no way that your answers can be manipulated, isn't it? When you darken your letter, see, out of the 4 letters that is given or 3 letters that is given, if you highlight the correct, there is always no chance for you getting wrong. But the problem why students say that is because they don't understand how to find the answer. See, they are always thinking, see, there are genuine people who attend or who come and give you training, who give you all the insights. There are fraudulent people who come and simply say for the sake of saying, and we can't avoid such kind of people because online. So no matter whatever you hear online, don't simply swallow, because they simply say, okay, this word is referring to that. See, that is not the purpose of B and C. You should understand what the purpose of, what can you say, the reason behind why A is given, why B is given, why C is given. And if you understand what exactly are the reasons why these part A, part B, part C, you would never find it. Because another reason why, okay, that is one. You don't know why, what is the reason behind B, what is the purpose behind C. That is one. And the next thing is about, see, you expect everything to be, paraphrase or synonymous language. It's not that. See, it's not word by word. You can't just take part A to part B, that strategy to part B. No. Still student doesn't understand. And the other important thing why students feel that it is difficult is they try to input what their knowledge into. See, our knowledge is needed. I'm not saying no, but that is not the decisive factor, because you're asked to find the author's perspective in C. You're asked to find certain reasons for particular question. That is the only reason. And generally, a student doesn't have reading as a habit, and they simply blame, saying that, okay, C and B is difficult. Why? Because I don't understand. See, why you don't understand is a question to be asked to yourself. Because I don't have a habit of reading, and of course it is difficult for me to understand. Because part A, generally they say easy. Why? You're only going to refer where is this word mentioned in the text. That is why. Because that reading comprehension is also needed. Understood, Anil? I always appreciate a student who can ask such kind of very, very, very informative doubts. So, Anil, I'm getting confident in part A since I'm attending your live session. Anil, please do not take anything away from you. You are getting confident because you have done something right. Why? You've started doing reading on a daily basis and you are practicing with the appropriate strategy. That is it. So pat your back as what you have said. If you are feeling better, good enough. So B and C is not difficult. It is about you have to understand the concept behind it. Kurian Thomas, good morning. Renita John, good afternoon. Neetu George, good afternoon. Monica, now time management is not a big issue after attending a daily live session. Thank you very much. Again, it is your hard work. Every day you are practicing. Susan, heartfelt, hereafter I want to be confident in remaining parts such as B, C, D. There is no D, only B and C, yeah? Okay, fair enough, you will be. Tangasuda, good afternoon. Betsy, hello, good afternoon. Atira Sally, good afternoon. Now today, as what Anil was talking about, see why it is important that you start being confident. See, 400 is never a problem to get in reading. Very good, me too confident for B and C, good enough. See, 400 is an easy score to achieve, especially in reading. Now, few important things. Suja Sibi, good afternoon. How to get reading materials discussed in live regularly, new material. Suja, either you can click the very same page, click the like button and follow button, so that the very same page we are posting the material. And on top of that, we have an exclusive reading Telegram page where we have just pinned the link to the social media platform where we are posting. Reading Telegram page is the first-hand information where you get the first-hand information of all the 𝐴𝐻 Academy materials that we are going to discuss. All right. Reha Vasupan, good afternoon. Kavita Vijayan, good afternoon. Anushka Akhil, good afternoon. Ivira Hina Patel, Gujarat, isn't it? Good afternoon. Right. So now 400. Okay. See, one, you have to always understand. Start reading something. That is the foremost important thing, because you have to understand what you read. And also you need to, in order to understand the differentiation, see, they would never tell you, okay, the writer is surprised. No, it is about how they present with the words that is being used. In order to understand that, you have to always have a preset idea. That's what I just told you. What is the perspective about part A? I told you very clearly, part A is about, are you able to locate specific information in quick time? Part B, how quickly are you able to understand what is the needed thing in a workplace communication? When you get a workplace communication, what is it expecting you to? If you identify that, part B is going to be not a problem. But part B, what happens? Student try to comprehend the answers. You're not expected to comprehend the answers in part B. These are all the basic mistakes that we do. So in order to say, I'm not saying say it is not challenging or it is not. It is challenging for students who doesn't have a habit of reading. Very simple. Okay, reading is not going to be something that you can simply go and write as such. But if you really invest on the way to get that right attitude towards it, to have the right path towards it, you have the right focus towards it and the appropriate strategy, reading is never a problem. Because we have clearly emphasized on our students, if you want to do reading, reading is a piece of cake. You follow the things that is being told. Good enough, Sujasibi, thank you. Lysam, hi. Manisha Sunil, good afternoon. Cynthia Maria, good afternoon. Ashley, good afternoon. Kalyani Rajagopal, good afternoon. Anybody who's attending the live for the very first time, Adhyamaiti live attending. If so, please do let me know. Okay. From day you told me to make reading habit. Every day I'm reading for 30 minutes. This is only because of the guidance. Monica, highly appreciated. But please do understand, it is your keen interest that is the most valid thing. See, we can only be facilitators, isn't it? We can only be that bridge. We can only show you the torchlight. You are the people who are walking. So absolutely good enough. Thank you very much for all those valuable, especially for the students, Anish, Monica, and all. They are giving what they feel. Okay, so this is where the session is all about. It's not just, we always believe in coming and correcting from where you want to what you need. You're always welcome to post your valuable feeds, insights. We'll be happy to address it as long as we can. Okay, I'm not saying I am the epitome in clarifying all your doubts. I'm also, as all of us are, I'm also a human being where I can also make mistakes. So as much as we could, we will try to rectify and have that impact into your journey, or on your journey, en route your journey to your dream country. Right. And what are the things that we offer in 𝐴𝐡𝐚𝐻 Academy? 𝐴𝐡𝐚𝐻 Academy offers an array of exams, training that we give. If you want any insight, please do not hesitate to contact the number which is on the screen. They'll be happy to assist you. The next batch is scheduled to March, April, May. That's where our admission, till that time we are entrusted with a lot of students who trust us, saying that we can be that factor. And that's all what we always believe in, because when a student trusts us, it is our responsibility to make sure that we keep up with that trust. And in order to keep up with the trust, please do not hesitate. Your journey is going to be as smooth. We will push you to the extreme to do. Why? You need to, because we need that score, isn't it? We need that score to go to your dream country. This is your golden ticket. You always have to remember. And for you to grab that golden ticket, we will push you. I will push you. Very, very simple strategy for me. Rajita Rajan, good afternoon. And of course, a student who's, like I always tell my students, who's ready to go through, will always, something like, from Parili. Something to do with gold and all. Okay, they say when the gold has to shine, it has to go through a lot of heat. That adversity, you have to bear that adversity. Okay, that's the absolute word to tell how your training would be. You have to go through that adversity so that you will come up with bright colors. Very good. Do a reading habit until you get your required score and grade in reading. Even I started to read in English. Very good. All the best. All the best. Good enough. Good enough. Next month, definitely, I will get my golden ticket. I'm sure you will get one. Good enough. So I will discuss Chayun material text type purchase Chayan Patmo. See, we have not yet done that because these are all on a daily basis. We make that material. Okay, so it's not something that we on the aspect of we make it, but there are some fraudulent people who make money out of it. But whatever that we are, that is the reason why we have a firm reason on the aspect of doing certain things. Korean, in my 4th exam, finally I got much good experience with you, sir. Please guide us to victory. Please, I'm working for it. Korean Thomas, do not worry. Just trust your instincts and do practice whatever that we have told you. Your dream country is there right next to you. All right, good enough. So I've told about 400. I've clarified all your lovely comments. That is, today is very, very fruitful day because a lot of students have thrown their heart out, which is good enough. Ajish KM, good enough. Good afternoon. Maria Chinna Bettini, good afternoon. Sidhu, Bangalore, good afternoon. So are you all ready for today's session? I hope I have clarified all those things that you have asked for. Now let's go into today's session. Are you all ready? If so, reading is possible with you. Reading is possible with you, Reha, because you are the people who are doing. My job is to give you that adversity, just to give that push. You are the one who is doing. So, good enough. Ready, Betsy? Good enough. Renita, ready? Good. Akila Srinivasan, good afternoon. Anybody who's attending the live for the first time? Correct, Pudhiya Peru Kandu, but nobody have told me that you're attending for the first time. If so, please do let me know as well. Monica ready, Shiny ready. Good. So happy because please do. Subi, Suja, I think you are new, isn't it, Suja? Where are you from, Suja? If you could let me know. Shiny Sojan ready. Tangasuda ready. Ivira ready. Gujarat. A student from Gujarat. See, this is what that diversity is, isn't it? It's an absolute honor to come and say, I'm so proud of all of you in front of me. Because it's a pride moment for me, or a proud moment for me to say that I'm taking class for international students. Janet VV, good afternoon. Rasna Suraj, ready. Ashley, ready. Good enough. Good. And also, the first step to go through that adversity is to make sure that you are here. Tell yourself, I am going to say whatever I have to on the aspect of, see, if somebody asks me, yes, are you ready? Yes, I'm ready. If somebody asks me, what is your answer? This is my answer. This is where I got. Please do utilize. Susama Reddy, Josna Prince, good afternoon. Radhika Reddy, Anil Kumar, sir, you make all of us to get the hints how to tackle the answers. That is our job, isn't it? Thank you very much for your valid, heartfelt. I can really feel that how you're writing heartfelt comments on this. Thank you very much. Highly appreciated. Naisha, good afternoon. So as you all said, you're all ready. The material will be popping up. We'll be doing a part B. Please do the material in that stipulated period of time. And the other thing is, do not type the answers. I'll ask you when to type. If you have done, just put a thumbs up sign or say done. That's all what I need. And there you have the material. Please do the material and then we will discuss. Okay, time is done, but even though I'm so happy, Susama saying now I'm improving part A because of your guidance, Susama, highly appreciated, but it is your hard work. It is because you started doing what we have told, and also it is about the reading habits that you have inculcated into your daily routine. Good enough. Kalyani was the first one to say done, Rajita done, Monica done, Shiny done, Tangasuda done. Susama done, Shiny Sojan done, Renita done, Neetu George done, Betsy done, Suja done, good, Maria done. Good enough. So would you be kind enough to tell me what is your answer and where you got that answer from? That where is very, very, very important. J.B. Varghese done, Sidhu done, Shine Johnson done. Good enough. Naisha done. So what is your answer and where you got that answer from? That where is very important. Where have you got that? Let me see what are the answers. Eagerly waiting to see what are you all gonna type out of these three, A, B, C, because all are possible. I'm not saying no. Any of those answers are a possibility. Korean done. Good enough, good enough. Tangasuda, B from middle. Okay, fair enough. So the first answer I have got is B. Sally done. Akila done. Suzama, A from the whole para. Okay, now I have two answers from the two people who have got B and I've got A. Good. What about others? I want you to write, come what may. You write your answers. Monica is saying A from the first two lines. Okay. Neetu George, B from the first few sentences. Okay, now I have evenly poised A and B, two each. Good enough. Betsy is saying A from whole para. Okay. Shiny B from first and middle part. Okay, fair enough. Renita, A from whole para. Okay. Jilmi Joy, good afternoon. Naisha, A from first line. Okay, good enough. Korean C from last sentence. Okay, now am I happy? As a trainer, why? Because my students would read like that, because it is for sure, because when they design the questions, you're expected to find all the answers. Okay, GB Varghese B, Reha A from first para, Ajish A from beginning, Binu George A, Shine A from whole para, Tintu Abraham A from two lines, Rajita Rajan A from first part, Shiny Sojan A from first and middle. Okay, Savit Viju A, good enough, good enough. Kalyani first and second line, Radhika Sharat A from the first two lines. Okay, fair enough. Good enough, good enough. But I'm still waiting. I want all of you to comment whatever that you've got, barring the fraudulent people sitting in front of me. Because there are fraudulent people who always attend. Because we have been told by our students saying that some unethical people message saying that come, we are doing that and do. If anybody messages you like that, please do not think elsewise. Just report and block them. We are telling, we will never do that. So we are very confident. Maria A from first line, Uttam A from first part. Okay, good enough. Radhika A from first two lines. Right. Now let's go and see what is the answer, or what can be the answer, what is the answer, and why the others are not the answer. Because out of the three, there is only one right answer. Now, what are the things that you have to always remember when you're doing part B? See, part B, you always have to remember, read the question, underline the keywords in the question as you read, understand the question. Okay, very, very, very important. Initially, when you're practicing, even if you take some time, you don't have to worry, because you have to bring it down. Because the maximum time that you can do part B is anything between 10 to 12 minutes. After that, you have to go to part C, time management. Okay, so roughly 2 minutes per question. But now you can. So here, what does the guideline? So this is a guideline. So you should know. Okay, this is a guideline, and it is trying to regulate. Regulate means control. So what does it say? Okay, now read along with the question. Guideline trying to regulate the number of hours permissible, or is the guideline trying to regulate the uneven working hours of different professions, or is it trying to regulate the intensity of work done in stipulated time? So intensity, stipulated time. Now, is it number of hours? Is it about different professions, or it is the intensity that you do in that particular period of time? So work time regulations. Now, what are they saying? As a general guide, these regulations state that workers cannot be forced to work for more than 48 hours on an average, limit young workers' hours to 8 hours a day or 40 hours a week. So from 1st August 2018, junior doctors' hours will also be restricted. The number of hours should be averaged out over a 17-week period beside working time limits. Regulations cover working at night, health assessment for night workers, time off, take rest breaks at work, paid annual leaves. There are provisions for workers to come to an opt-out agreement with their employers for a defined period. Should the nature of the work make this necessary, these guidelines are governed by the Department of Trade, Industry, and also National Health Service. So, 1. Uneven working hours for different professions is a straight eliminator because it is not mentioned and it is not trying to control. Okay, see, don't think that, okay, young workers, this is young doctors. See, these are all framed into your, this is where that I told you that keywords that you're trying to paraphrase it. No. Okay, so they are saying an average, it should be 8 hours or 40 hours, and it should never be more than 48 hours. So they are trying to control what? The number of hours permissible. So what are they saying? It should never exceed 48. It can be 8 hours a day or to a maximum of 40 hours a week. Okay. So then the number of hours should be averaged out over a 72 week period. So the number of hours should be averaged out. So they're saying, okay, besides these working time limits, regulations should cover night health assessment and all those things. So intensity of work done in stipulated period of time, it is not mentioned anything about, okay, for intensity of work, you should be putting the intensity, that means the effort that you're putting in that particular period of time, there is nowhere mentioned. Okay, so straight 2 are eliminated. So the answer is only, this is trying to control the number of hours. So that is why I told you, you should understand what the question is asking you for. Regulate, try to regulate, that means control the number of hours permissible. Why? Because the number of hours should not be more than 48 hours. And then they are saying it should be between 8 hours a day or to an extent of 40 hours a week. Clear? I hope all the other students who have got it in different answers. I'm not saying it is wrong. See, it is a possibility depending if you don't understand. Okay, what you do, use frantic. Now comes the next thing. What you do is in B and C, what do you do? Rather than trying to address the question, you simply search for something in the paragraph and then you try to see which is the closest proximity. That is not the way. Understand the question. Good enough. Maria is dancing, Susama is happy, Uttam is dancing, 𝐿𝐶𝐶 is dancing, Monica is dancing, Ashley is dancing, Shiny Clear, Tankasuda dancing, Reha dancing a lot. Good enough. Why not? Isn't it? Finally, I chose the correct answer. Good enough, Susama. Radhika Sharad dancing. Anil Clear, Korean okay. It's A is the answer. Yes, it is the A. Because you have to always understand, again, part B, the answer should be mentioned in the paragraph in paraphrase form. Not word, paraphrase form. You have to understand the gist about it. Clear? Any doubts? If there is any doubt with regard to what I've told you, how I've told you, please do. Okay, address that. Thank you very much. Naisha, right? Okay. Any doubt with regards to what I've told you or how I've explained to you, anything that you want me to clarify, please be kind enough to shoot your question. If not, we'll go to the next one, which is part A, and today's part A is total penectomy. Be clear? Rajita, thank you. So because you all said thank you and you don't have any doubts, would you be kind enough to tell me how you felt about today's material and how many minutes you took to complete your part A? Please be kind enough to let me know. Suja, clear, thank you. Please be kind enough to let me know how you felt about today's material and how many minutes you took. Easy material, 𝐿𝐶𝐶, 12 minutes, fair enough. Monica, easy material, 11 minutes, okay, good enough. Pangasuda, easy, 12 minutes, good. Rajita, easy, good. Ivira, easy, 13 minutes, okay, good enough. Maria, 13 minutes, good, easy, okay. Renita, easy, 13 minutes, okay. Shine Johnson, easy, took 15 minutes, okay, fair enough. Give us some valuable feeds, okay, because we always believe you are our adjudicators, depending, because these are all materials that we do on a daily basis. So we always expect you to let us know how you felt about. Jibby easy, Jilmi easy material, 12 minutes. Suzama, little bit tricky, 13 minutes. Okay, fair enough. Good, because you all have said about your insight. Generally, today's material, I feel that you're all considering it to be a bit easy. Korean 13 minutes, okay, fair enough. Shiny, little bit tricky, 12 minutes, okay, fair enough. 12 minutes is not bad for a tricky material, isn't it? Right, now let's see what the material has in store, because I'm going to fire the 20 answers. Your job is to tick, 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 tick using your pencil. Now the material will be coming up on the screen. As the material comes up, we'll be talking about part A. See, part A, you are always expected, the strategy changes, everything changes. Part A will be the only item that will be placed as you start your reading. After that, they'll give you 15 minutes, do complete, they'll take away the material. Then they will present you with B and C. Okay. Now see, total penectomy and all those things are there. So you will have only 15 minutes where you're expected to tackle 20 questions. Strategy is called skimming and scanning. I know that you know scanning, because scanning is where you look in detail. Skimming means you're going to quick look. So quick look means you're going to go through the text first. So don't go to the question in part A, you're going to go to the text first. Start underlining the key words. Don't underline like these. These are not going to be of any benefit to you. Please always remember. Key word should be word. Okay. Now I'm just going to show you how to, and how much time can you do to do skimming. Usually they say 1 to 2 minutes, but I would say 15 seconds is more than enough per text, because these are all small texts. Okay, quickly go through. Now, as when you go through, you're going to underline the keywords. So, penile cancer is a rare condition reported in the rare case of 3.3 per lakh. So, in India, there are different types of penile cancer: melanoma, squamous cell carcinoma, basal cell carcinoma, and most common type affecting the penis. Although there are various treatments for penile cancer, total penectomy is recommended for the cancer deep down inside the penis, and no other option. The following makes a good candidate for total penectomy. They're giving localized penile cancer. Cancer cannot be treated. Other options and preserving surgeries and topical therapy. No prior surgery in that area. Having a good life expectancy. So what do I understand from text here? This should be understood as when you underline the keyword as well. Okay, this is a rare condition affecting the penis. There are different kinds of cancers. These are the things that you do, and these are the people who are more good candidate for total penectomy. Now, likewise, you have to go through each text. So, if your tumor is large and all those, so during and partial, the cancer is on the tip, if the surgeon performs. So, these are the things that you do when you're doing after surgery. So, these are the text C is about what happens after your surgery is conducted on you. Now, what are they? You need to stay in the hospital, and what are their medications and all those. There are certain things that I've said. And on top of that, they are saying about complications. So, what are the complications that you go through? So once you identify this, then everything is a piece of cake. So you have a lot of complications. After this, skimming, you're going to go to the question. So please understand, these 20 questions have 3 types that have been divided into 3 types. And these are all to be by-hearted by you, because it has not changed for the time being. So 1 to 7, these type of questions are called match the following question, where the instruction clearly says the answers can be either A, B, C, D, any of these letters, and you may use any of these letters more than once, whether you like it or not. 1 to 7 is a piece of cake if you skim properly. Now see, practices to be followed at the incision site post-surgery. After surgery, where have they said after surgery? Do you really need to look into? I just told procedure after. So, see. Good enough, Anil Kumar, 12 minutes, good. In what ways can undergoing partial penectomy be advantageous? So, where are they going to talk about all these advantages? Partial, during procedure. So, it should be during procedure is where? It is there in BY. They will try to make it in such that you can still stand and urinate. That is partial penectomy, that will leave as much as the organ as they can. So that is the advantage. You really don't have to worry about it, but I am just showing you how you can refer. So why? The question is why? Removal of lymph nodes deemed necessary during penectomy. So lymph node, where have you underlined? Again, during procedure. So if we really look into it is removed and all those things. So if you are having a penectomy because of penile cancer, your surgeon may remove the lymph node. Why? To see if the cancer has spread. So again, the answer is B. Understood? You have to just refer. So classification of penile cancer. Is there any second thought about it? Yes, I'm sorry. Fourth question. Preliminary complication. That means first time or the first complication experience following a partial and total penectomy. Complication, anywhere you have to go. No need. Go to D. Now preliminary means early. First, what is a complication? Bleeding and infection. D. Classification of penile cancer. There is only one place where the classification is mentioned, that is in A. Simply write A. The protocols to be adhered post the total penectomy. So protocols, guidelines, where are they talking about post surgery? C. Now if you really look into, where are they saying about all these guidelines? Is there any place where they're saying, yes, the doctor will provide information and medication need to be taken during and after? Special instruction may include. So protocols means something that you have to adhere to. That is where special instruction is. Clear? Good enough. Instances that make someone suitable candidate for total penectomy. So where are they talking about total penectomy instances? They have given you a clear-cut patient with localized penile cancer, no prior surgery, having a good life extension. These are the people. Understood? Good enough. So I hope you have all got it easy on the aspect of why keyword reference. See, paraphrased option would be there. This is about synonymous language, not paraphrase. The appropriate word is called synonymous language. Good enough. So question 8 to 14. Good. I can see a lot of 7 out of 7. Uttam, Maria, Renita, Shine. Good enough. Good enough. Keep it up. So 8 to 14. These type of questions are called short answer question, where the instruction Ivira 7. Good enough. Excellent. Lysamma 7. Good. So even though the type of question changes, the strategy doesn't change. Kurian Thomas, 7, good enough. Anil Kumar, 5, good enough. So strategy, instruction, you have to by heart. The answer can be as simple as that of a word, short phrase. Now the short phrase, the answer can be anything between 2 to 3 words. Or it can be number or numbers and both. Kurian, thank you so much. I have to thank you for getting 7 out of 7, isn't it? You don't have to thank me. You have to thank, I have to thank you. Good enough. Now let's see. What is a surgical approach that includes either grafting skin or entirely removing the glands? So where are they talking about? This should be definitely during procedure, is it? Let's see. See, if the cancer is only on the tip, your surgeon will remove the tip. In a glandsectomy, the surgeon can perform a skin graft of the gland. So either they remove the tip or they do a skin graft. So which one? Glandsectomy. Glandsctomy. Good enough. Question 9. Which procedural mechanism is utilized to alleviate? I love the word alleviate because it is not about increase, it is to lessen stenosis and urethral termination. So where are they talking about? Definitely complication. So what are the keywords that you have to look into? Stenosis is here. Urethral opening is here. So the answer is V-inlay technique. So V-inlay technique. Yesterday I got 4. Absolutely good enough. 1. That's how we learn, isn't it? Every day you have to start seeing the progressive way. Good. The technique most advocated, that means most advised, advocated, recommended, when cancer has deeply infiltrated the penis with limited alternatives. So there is no other alternative. So what is the total one? Of course, that is the heading, isn't it? So a total penectomy is recommended if the cancer has gone deep inside the penis and there is no other options. Keywords are as such. So total penectomy is the answer. A 2-word answer, TOTAL-PENECTOMY. What commonly arises? Predominant complication following. So something that is going to happen after total penectomy. So complication again. So what is the most common thing after? The most common complication for either partial or total penectomy is meatal stenosis. 𝐷𝐸𝑁𝑂𝑠𝑖𝑠. Good enough. Now, next question. What is intermittently? That means intermittently is a word which is used, which comes in and goes in and goes. That means not permanent. Okay, placed post-surgery to drain urine from the bladder. So there is something that has been placed in order post-surgery. So post-surgery, go to C. Now you have to see intermittently. That is the next thing that you have to really look for. So where are they talking about? Anything that is, which is not there. Okay. So the answer is urinary catheter. Okay. So what is placed in between? It is because it is placed in between on the aspect where the bladder post surgery. Okay. So the answer is urinary catheter. urinary-catheter. Now where do you get that? You get that from, see, after surgery is complete, the patient needs to stay. The surgeon may put out a urinary catheter to drain the urine from bladder. A very straight answer. Good enough. Now, the anatomical region situated between the scrotum and the anus, when the rerouting of the urethra will occur. So something to do with rerouting and all those things. So where are they talking about? Definitely during procedure only these kind of things will happen. So where are they saying? The scrotum, anus and all those things. And where, what is it saying? Will be rerouted to the spot in the perineum. Perineum. Good enough. What is the minimum time frame? Minimum time frame for the patient to resume vigorous activities after surgery. So after surgery means go post surgery. So avoid any strenuous activity for at least 4 weeks. So the minimum is 4 weeks. Good enough. FOURWEEKS. So the next set, the final set of questions are called fill in the blanks question, where the instruction is as similar to that what you did in short answers, word, short phrase, number, both. Here redundancy, you're not supposed to write a word, even an article which is already there. Say, let's say in is here. If you write again in, your answer is wrong. So please be aware of it. So what is missing only you're expected to do in fill in the blanks. After a total penectomy, individuals confront a lifelong inability to participate. So total penectomy. So that means the whole organ is removed. So they are not able to. So where are they talking about? It should be there post-surgery, isn't it? So are they saying anything with regards to, let's see. So after the surgery, this is total, the person will not be able to have sexual intercourse. So do I need to write at least? No, minimum period. So the period only, 4 weeks. Minimum is 4 weeks. Okay, so the next answer is sexual intercourse. SCXUALINTERCOURSE. Among the diverse types of penile cancer, so different types of penile, dash emerges as the predominant variant. So out of the many, so where are the many? Go to A. What are the many? Squamous cell, melanoma, basal, but squamous cell carcinoma is the most common type affecting the penis. So it's a 3-word answer, squamous, SQUAMOSCUUAMOUSCELLCARCINOMA. Post-procedure. Okay, so you should know post-procedure means after. The patient is required to adopt a seated position for urination due to the dash positioning of the urethra. So post-procedure. So where are they going to talk about the post-procedure? Again, let's see if there is anything which is mentioned. So what are they saying? Again, they are saying you have to take a position which is after surgery. Why? Because after the surgery, the patient is rest of the moreover due to the diverted urethra. So the answer is diverted, DIVERTED. The patient needs to sit down to urinate. So that is it. Partial or total penectomy brings a substantial psychological and dash causing profound changes in well-being. So where are they talking about all these profound changes, well-being, all those things? Where? Go to complication. So patient partial total, serious psychological and physical trauma. So 𝐕HYSICALTRAUMA, quality of life is what has been paraphrased as well-being. Dash dissections may be performed in the penile. Cancer requires a penectomy to determine the extent of cancer spread. So, which should be dissected? Of course, we have read that, isn't it? Which one? The lymph nodes to find out the spread of cancer. So, 𝐿YMPHNODES is the answer. The ultimate question for today. Presence of stenosis at the dash can be alleviated through the implementation of 𝑉-inlay. 𝑉-inlay only one place. Go to D. Now see what is it talking about. Okay. So what is that? Urethral opening. URETHRALOPENING. So I have finished my 20. Please be kind enough to clarify if you have any doubts. If not, do shoot me your total scores. Eagerly waiting. 𝐻𝐵HIS, okay, new name, Shine Johnson, okay. Please do let me know if you have any doubts. If not, do let me know what are your total. Maria 20 out of 20, absolutely good enough. Keep it up, good. Keep on dancing, why not? Ivira 20, good enough. Gujarat, good enough. Rajita 20, good. Uttam Kumar 19, absolutely good enough. Keep it up. Renita 20, after some time, a lot of 20 out of 20, 19 or not. Good enough, keep it up. Shine Johnson 20, stunning, keep it up. Lysam Rajesh 20, good enough, keep it up. 𝐻𝐵HIS Shajini, okay, 18, good enough. Atira Sally, good enough. Monica Vegas, keep on dancing, why not? Good. Korean Thomas, thank you, pleasure. Any doubts? Kalyani Rajagopal 20, stunning, good. Monica Vegas, thank you, thanks a lot. Good, so happy. Ivira, thank you. So as you have all started saying thank you, it's high time that I also say thank you very much for giving such a lovely session today. Until and unless I meet you all tomorrow, adios from me. God bless you all.